And I had a girlfriend, and she broke up with me. She made the decision to dump me in a park at night, which I thought a little risky on her part. You're gonna break my heart, the perfect place to bury you? That's the decision you're gonna make? Really? But couples do that all the time. I have no idea why couples do that all the time, but they do. They always decide to break up with people in the worst place. And that's a serious thing to break up with someone. It's always like, hey, we need to talk, but first, let's go into this dirty shed. So, we need some privacy. But yeah, so she broke me in a park. It sucked, and now I'm single, and that's the end of that joke. I've been broken up with quite a bit in my 20s. Don't know why I have this outfit. But the worst time I ever got broken up with, it was like the most heartbreaking breakup I ever went through. And that was, it was like 6 years ago. I was dating this girl, I was in love or whatever. And I'm a real romantic. I was in love or some shit. And she broke up with me for whatever reason. Like, I lived with my parents or whatever. And that hurt. And then you know how you go through a breakup and then like some time passes and you're like, all right, I think I'm okay. And then you drink a beer and you're like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. That was me. 6 months went by after the breakup. I'm down in Corvallis, where she lives. And I'm out, okay. Woo! Yeah! Grass! That's my place. Down in Corvallis, I'm out drinking with some friends. I get like 3 to 10 beers in me, just so many beers. 3 to 10. Shut up, that's all of you every night. Like, I don't know, I think I had 3 or 20, I don't know. Yeah, I get a bunch of beers in me, and I get this idea in my head. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna win her back. I'm gonna win the love of my life back. And so I leave out the back of the bar. Which, by the way, if any of your friends leave out the back of a bar, stop them. They're not on their way to do something responsible. They're like, oh man, I'm about to do my taxes. Let's go out the back. It's cool. No, don't bother you guys. Just go out the back. No, they're gonna do something super shady, which is what I was gonna do. So we go out the back of the bar, and I get it in my head. I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text my ex and go, babe, I love you. I want you back. Let's make this work. And she's like, no, or whatever. And I decide I'm gonna because I can't drive, so I was like, I'm gonna run to her house. So I start running 20 blocks across the Oregon State campus, just screaming at strangers, I'm gonna want to love my life back. People are like weirdly supportive of a drunk stranger, like, good idea, man. Could have said anything to them and they would have just approved it. So I'm running, and I get to her house, and I text her. I'm like, babe, I'm here. Let's do this. I don't want to win you back. And then a truck pulls up, and 3 dudes in sweatsuits get out, like the comfiest street gang you've ever seen. It's like, we're going to protect our turf, but we want to be cozy. And they form a wall between me and my ex. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to get beat up, actually. That's what's going to happen. Like, I'm going to take on 3 dudes. And so I'm talking to my ex. I'm like, babe, let's talk. And then one of the guys, he steps forward. And all 3 of these dudes they're freshmen in college, okay? I don't know if you know this, but male freshmen in college are the worst people ever. Because they always, at all times, constantly either want to have sex or fight, and they don't know which one. They're just always... so much aggression! I'm so horny! So this guy, he steps forward, and he's like, and maybe you got it. I was waiting for him to like tear off his shirt and like a DARE program shirts underneath. Like, I'll call you, buddy. But he's like, yeah, maybe you got enough. Like, all right, calm down, Brian. I'll sell you drugs later. So I love that half-hearted. He referenced something earlier. That's funny. So then finally I convinced my ex to talk to me off this side. She talks to me, and I'm like, babe, I love you, let's do this, let's work this out. And she's like, you're not wearing a shirt. I was like, good point. And I just went home, because why would that have worked? That was super creepy. Super creepy. So, I don't know why this didn't work. I have no idea. So, I go home, Next day, I check my texts, sober, which is important. And when I thought I had said, babe, I love you, I want you back, let's work this out, I had just texted her, I'm coming for you. It's not something you send your ex-girlfriend. I was just like, babe, I have too many words, I'm coming. Anyways, that's my time. My name's Joshua Thompson. Thank you.
Surprise, surprise, ladies. He is